Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, my name's Jem and I've been on the Mounjaro injections for the past, I'm into my 9th week, so I've done a full 8 weeks on them. My starting weight was 15 stone or 210 pounds, and I think that then works out at just over 95 kilograms. And then in the 8 weeks I have now gone down to 12 stone 13, which is 181 pounds or just over 82 kilograms, which means I've lost a total of 2 stone and 1 pound or 29 pounds or 13 kilograms. So what I wanted to do today was come on and just do a sort of top 5 tips that I've sort of learnt along the way while taking the injections. I just want to say that before I go into them as well, that obviously these are based on my own experiences and the way that I want Mounjaro to work personally for me. So I know that not everyone will agree with everything that I've got to say, but I just wanted to make a video that would have helped me when I was starting up on Mounjaro. So yeah, let's go into it. Number 1 is healthy eating. So I've seen a lot of people who are taking Mounjaro, whether that's been on social media or on different forums that I've read, who are not really changing their eating habits. So they're just eating less of what they were eating beforehand. So they'd still be having takeaways as often as they were, but just eating less. Or they might be still eating, a frozen pizza, but instead of having the full pizza, they'd just be having a couple of slices and things like that. But this for me wasn't how I wanted Mounjaro to work for me. I wanted it to be able to help sort of train my brain into healthy eating and change my lifestyle. So from a lot of the research that I have done, I realised that prioritising protein was a must because of the effects that Mounjaro or any of the other weight loss jabs that you can take, the effect that they have on your muscle mass. So protein was a definite something that you had to prioritise because it does help maintain your muscle mass, and it also helps you feel fuller for longer. So obviously when you're trying to lose weight, feeling fuller for longer is just an absolute bonus. The other thing that I try to do is I limit my ultra processed foods. So things like takeaways or ready meals or anything like that. I think in the last 8 weeks, I've had about 2 ready meals, and it's literally just been because they've been convenient for me. Now, before Mounjaro, that is something that I probably would have done quite a lot of. I've had ready meals because of how convenient they are and just through laziness and things. But what I'm trying to do now is concentrate on home cooking, using a lot of fresh foods, fresh ingredients to make meals. So rather than buying a pre-done pizza, I'll make one from scratch using the high protein wraps, and I'll make a pizza on there rather than buying a frozen pizza or one over the counter. So the other sort of ultra processed type foods would be the things, the naughty things that we all liked to snack on. So your cakes, your biscuits, your sugary chocolates and things like that. So I don't want to cut them out of my diet completely because I want this to be a lifestyle change, and these things I don't want to cut out completely. But, I'm having them very rarely. So at Christmas I had a little bit of cake, and I've had, I think in the last 8 weeks, I've had a little bit of chocolate as well. Pre-Mounjaro, I would eat a lot of ultra processed foods, a lot of chocolate, a lot of cakes, a lot of biscuits, a lot of the ready meals and all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, also bread, your hot dog buns and your burger buns and things like that, and your packaged bread. All that is also ultra processed food, which basically means it's got extra sugar in it, it's got more salt in it and things like that. So it's just not good for your overall health, not just that it's not good for weight loss. The other thing as well would be fibre. Make sure you get some fibre into your diet along with some of the other side effects that you can get with Mounjaro, you can be constipated. It's not something that's really affected me. I had one bout of it earlier on, but I know a lot of people struggle with constipation, so just make sure that you're having enough fibre in your diet as well. So my second top tip, going on from the fibre as well, is to drink plenty of water. Again, because that helps with constipation, and it also helps with dehydration, because constipation and dehydration are two quite negative side effects that you can have with Mounjaro. And we all know that drinking plenty of water is good for us anyway. It's good for our skin, it's good for our complexion and things like that. And it's just good for our overall health. So yeah, my number 2 is definitely make sure you drink plenty of water. I am lucky enough that at work we get the free water in the water coolers, and it's right next to my desk. But I always make sure I've got a bottle of water to hand at home, and just make sure that I'm drinking enough fluids. You can get a dry mouth with Mounjaro as well, so it definitely helps with that too. And then number 3 is a really important one, I think, and that's exercise. So definitely prioritizing strength training. Again, going back to the fact that Mounjaro can cause muscle mass loss. A lot of the advice online that you see, and from the pharmacy that I get it from as well, they always suggest that you do some exercise as well. I am aware that some people can't exercise or are very limited to what exercise they can do, and what I would suggest there is obviously speak to your own GP, speak to your healthcare provider, and see if there is anything that you can do, because I do think it'll be beneficial again to your overall health, as well as while you're taking Mounjaro. But yeah, definitely do the strength training. So lifting weights, doesn't have to be at the gym. I can't personally go to a gym because of my home commitments. I just don't have time to go to the gym. So what I've done is I've bought some weights, but if you don't even need to do that, you could use bottles of water, tins of beans, whatever. And there's so many videos on YouTube, online in general, that you can follow. You don't need a gym. I would love to go to the gym, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really getting into the exercise and I'm really enjoying it, and I am quite envious of other people that can go to the gym. But I am enjoying doing the exercises that I am doing at home. It doesn't just help with the muscle mass loss, it also helps with obviously toning you up as well. A lot of us worry about the fact that we're going to end up, or possibly end up, with loose skin because we're losing weight rapidly, or just weight loss in general. You can end up with loose skin, so I think it helps with that as well. But the other type of exercise that I think is really beneficial is the cardiovascular exercise. So things like walking, jogging, running even, bike rides, swimming, doing some classes, doing some dancing. Again, there's loads of videos online that you can follow, and that is good for your overall health. Again, it's good for your heart health, and it helps with fat burning, which obviously that is part of what we're trying to achieve while we're on Mounjaro. So yeah, that is number 3. Number 4 is embrace and enjoy your off-scale victories. It's not all about the number that you see on the scales. The biggest advice I can give you if you're just starting out is please make sure you take some before pictures, some videos if you like, and take your measurements. Do your measurements of whichever parts of your body that you want to. I personally do bust, waist, hips, my belly, my right and my left arm, and my right and my left thighs. And it's so nice. I do it every month. I take my measurements, and it's so nice to see those numbers coming down as well, and seeing the difference. If I look back at the pictures and the videos that I took at when I started Mounjaro, I can already see there is a difference. Obviously as well with off-scale victories, it's things like your looser fitting clothes, and then we all have our own personal off-scale victories as well. One of mine's quite a funny one actually. So I'm quite big busted, so when I'm driving my car and my seatbelt tends to flick up all the time, and it drives me insane. It's doing it a lot less at the moment, and I genuinely think that's going down to an off-scale victory. It's because I have lost some weight. It's not, it's sitting better and things like that. So that's a silly little one of mine. It could be anything. It could be going on an aeroplane and not having to ask for an extender belt. It could be things like not getting out of breath when you're going up the stairs. There's just so many different types of off-scale victories, but really, really, honestly, embrace those. It definitely isn't all about the number that's on the scales. And another lovely off-scale victory is when people start noticing and you start, you know, getting the compliments and things. That's also really, really lovely. And then the last one, number 5, is one that's quite important to me and one that sort of hits home with me quite a lot. And it's, don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare yourself to other people's journeys. This is your own personal journey, and just, I'm saying it again, but embrace your achievements. And yeah, we all are so different. Our bodies work differently. We may have underlying issues that other people don't have. I personally have PCOS. You could be diabetic. You could have a number of different things that mean you'll lose weight differently to the next person. It doesn't even have to be a medical thing. It could be your particular lifestyle, or it's just so many different reasons. But it doesn't mean that you're not going to get to where you want to be. It might take you a little bit longer. It might mean that it goes quicker for you. I've had it a lot since doing these videos again, and I had it when I did videos 10 years ago as well, when I followed the Slimming World plan. And I personally will lose weight quicker when I first start a new diet plan. And for example, with Mounjaro, on my first week, I lost 9 pounds, and I know that's a lot. And I have had really good weight losses each week since then. So for my last month, I lost an average of 2.5 a week. And you'll get people that will only lose a pound, they'll lose less than a pound, they might maintain, they might even gain. I've been there, done it, got the t-shirt. I've done this before, not with Mounjaro, but like I say, with Slimming World. And I still got to where I wanted to be. I lost about six stone when I did that. And yeah, it's not a race. It's your own journey. Just enjoy it. And the other thing I would say, sort of added on to that, is don't let the negative opinions of others get to you either. Lots of people will have an opinion. Again, every diet I've done, they've had an opinion on it. I've done Slimming World, I've done Weight Watchers, I've done keto, I've done Atkins, I've even done the cabbage soup diet. I've done, you name it, I've done it, I've tried it. And everything I've done, if people are aware of it, they will have an opinion on it. And a lot of the time that will be a negative opinion. Why are you eating that? Or should you really be eating that when you're trying to lose weight? And you're looking like you're losing it a bit too quick, or, you know, just let it go over your head. As long as you're happy and you feel healthy, just let it go over your head. Don't let the negative opinions of others get to you. It's not worth it. So yeah, that's it. They are my 5 top tips. Like I say, I'm not a health professional. This is just the experiences I've had while I've been on this little journey and continuing to do this journey. If you've liked what you've seen, I do a weekly update on a Thursday. So I get my jab days Thursday and I get weighed on a Thursday. So I upload a Thursday night video to let you know how I've got on. And I'm also, while we started in the new year, I'm also decided to do 2 videos a week. So I'm uploading on a Sunday as well. So that's what this one is. That could be anything from vlogging, shopping hauls, videos like this, just anything, question and answer maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so if you haven't already subscribed, please do. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I do have a new video up. And yeah, come and join me on this amazing journey. And it is amazing. I'm absolutely loving it. And yeah, let's see where it takes us all. I wish you all loads of luck on your journeys, whatever it is that you're doing. You might not even be taking a weight loss jab. I think not the advice, it's not advice, I'm not trying to advise people, but the top tips, if you like, that I've give, you could put them to all sorts of different weight loss plans and journeys. So hopefully you take away something from this video. But I will see you all soon. Take care. We'll see you on Thursday. Bye.